And after that, we will connect our backend application to our frontend application. This is our frontend app. It has deployed on the frontend page, and it haven't connected to the backend API yet. So we need to do this now. First, let's go to our Route53. We need to firstly create a record in our Route53 host zones to make sure our backend API is in the host zones. So our backend API is this one. So we create the host zones and alias. And first, we can pass the public IP to public IP here. And then we can check if we can access to this directly. Yes. After we create a record and pass the public IP in our running ECS instances, we can access it. We can access this via this URL. But it's still HTTP request. We want to change it as HTTPS request. So we need to go to our authority manager, certificate manager. We need to create. I have already created. We need to create a certificate for the domain name API QuickMall 24. And then create records in our Route 3. You can see this is our records, and then we go to our Route 3 to find this record. It's here. It has already been created, so we already have the certificate for our API domain name, backend domain name. So next one is we need to change the A record. We need to use to connect our authorities API with our backend application using the load balancer. Because load balancer can listen our HTTPS request using in the 443 port. So we still forward to the previous target group, and we need to attach our API to the secure listener settings. And the load balancer will listen to all the HTTPS requests from the port and then transfer it to the target group, and it can also receive the HTTPS API from when we send this. So after that, because in our record we still the API QuickMall 24 still don't know where is the load balancer, so we need to pass the load balancer's DNS name to the A record we previously created. We need to delete the task IP address and select the routers, select the alias, select the alias to application load balancer, select our region, select the this is the load balancer's DNS name. We need to pass this and then use save. Okay, now we can check if we can connect visit the HTTPS. visit our backend through HTTPS request. Not yet, we need to wait for some minutes. Okay, after wait for some time, we can now access the, we can now receive the request from the HTTPS. So this is the process to add our add the HTTPS to our backend application. And now we can visit our frontend and check if yes, this is the backend information. We can say we're going to sign in as customer, add to chart, checkout, look for our orders, and sign out, and log as employees, and edit information, and check orders, and finish orders. And we can also log in as managers and check the orders. And also edit the product information. We can also sign up using user1@.com. Now we can also sign in as a new customer. And our frontend application have already changed the backend API in the environment and the NGX default config. This is our backend application, backend API. And in our Amplify, the domain management has already logged in. The frontend domain management has already logged in it. So this is our step for deploying the backend app to AWS and register for a Route53 a public domain name and connect the HTTP request to our deployed EC2 instances via the application load balancers and connect the backend domain with our front-end domain. That's all. Thank you for listening.